I know I've already reviewed this piece of shit, but my god, is this movie really fucking awful. Like, Man of Steel level. Awful acting, awful effects, everything cheesy about these DC EU movies piled up into one shit show. It just goes to show how lazy these directors are. So stupid. I don't know, I guess you could call it so bad it was good because I went to see this movie again with my friends and I was laughing my ass off. There's this thing that Jason Momoa keeps doing and it's the goofiest thing ever. He does this like tilt with his head every time they show him on screen making this dumbass joke, and he's always posing. Like he makes this like grin like, oh, I'm gonna tilt my head as I look all sexy and hot. They try to make Aquaman like this hot ripped dude, like he fucking talks to fish. Like what's so hot about that? I notice how a lot of the scenes end with like some like giant explosion. Like there's just like some normal conversation with two boring actors, and then all of a sudden, oh my god, giant 225 flow, oh my god, it's just 20 fucking CGI explosions everywhere. It's so stupid. I thought this movie was very reminiscent of Black Panther in terms of, you know, almost like everything, you know, the whole world thing which no one knows about, and everyone of the people have like some super ability or some crap and some like unique technology or some shit like that. Script is really fucking awful. They basically just copied the Wonder Woman script with the whole fish out of water dog shit, no pun intended. But yeah, it was a pretty bad movie. I mean, if you just want to watch a so bad it's good movie, then I guess you could watch it. There's nothing wrong with that. It's just that it was really awful. Alright, Avengers Infinity War. Now, I've been wanting to review this movie for quite a while since it came out. But dang, I mean, it's a really good movie. This movie costs like $300 million to make, and it looks great. You could tell where every penny went to. This is certainly one of the more darker MCU movies. There's so much death that, like, yeah, it was kind of expected, but dang, it's pretty dark. Loki dies almost immediately. Heimdall dies, but like, who cares? Gamora dies. This movie makes it so much as if like they're gonna find a way to fix all this shit. But every time they do get the chance, Thanos is always one step ahead of them. Another thing too, this movie really isn't about the Avengers. It's more about Thanos. He has twice as much screen time as everybody else. Every single scene with him is great, I think. Like, you see, you can't make a movie with this many characters and this much shit going on. It's more like an event, but at the core of it, Thanos, and he's the main character. You could say Thor and Iron Man and Gamora are like main characters too, because they're in the movie and, you know, you're also following them in their journey and whatever. And they kind of are, but really this movie is about Thanos and his journey collecting all the Infinity Stones. And as that, it's great. I mean, I never felt bored while watching it, especially for how long it is. This is like the longest MCU movie. It's like 2.5 hours long, the longest of any of the MCU movies. The movie felt very organic. Whatever like stuff happened, it never felt forced. The action was also very good. It wasn't like some little kid smashing his toys together like some dumbass would. It kept my interest. Russo brothers were able to incorporate all these characters. The way they incorporated all these characters was really good. It was fantastic. Every decision all the characters made never felt out of their character. It always felt in their character like they would do. Except when Star-Lord punches Thanos, which I thought was really stupid. I guess, you know, the script needed someone to do some dumb shit so Thanos could like get the upper hand. But yeah. Alright, let's get into some of the problems with this movie. A lot of the movie felt like the standard Marvel movie with the standard formula, kind of dull and stale. There's some really bad dialogue in this movie, especially from Robert Downey Jr. Now, I'm not expecting some like Tarantino dialogue, but at least make it decent. The Wakanda battle felt very bland and dull. It was kind of bound to happen at this point, you know, some giant CGI thing going at a giant CGI thing. But really, it was nothing that exciting or epic. So whatever. They could have taken some inspiration from those Lord of the Rings movies, you know, those giant action scenes where they just have armies of people running at dwarfs or some shit. Those are pretty good. But you can't deny how ambitious this movie really is. And what an achievement that the Russo brothers made. It's pretty good. That's all I could do. Happy Super Bowl. Don't worry, part two's coming out sometime. We're discuss Deadpool. And Spider-Man. So get ready for those movies.
Niggas in my boat, niggas in my boat, niggas in my boat.